Hey guys, and welcome to SimplyDARK Season 2, Episode 15. In today's episode, we are going to talk about near-death experiences, a topic that I find super interesting and that I've been fascinated with since I can remember. I always loved reading about it, reading about other people's experiences, and I truly believe that this is something real that actually happens to people, and this is why I decided this would be a good topic for our SimplyDARK series. So what is a near-death experience? NDE, as it's also called, it's something that happens when a dying person's soul goes out of its body and travels through time and space, returning later to its physical body, having a full recovery. This can happen under many different circumstances, but most commonly occurs after people die clinically and are later revived through CPR. And according to the International Association of Near-Death Studies, experts on this matter have found that reports on what happens during a near-death experience are consistent worldwide and among people from all different backgrounds, ages, and religious beliefs. People often describe their souls or conscience leaving their bodies and floating. People can see their physical bodies below, and they can watch everything that is happening to them and around them, such as doctors, nurses working on their physical body, or even family members grieving. They also report being able to see, smell, hear, feel, and taste more vividly than they ever could on Earth. And after they return to life, they can describe details of what happened around their bodies, even though they were physically unconscious. Those who go through near-death experiences often report that they can sense time and space occurring all at once, rather than separately as it happens on Earth. Now, another thing that a lot of people also report, and that it's super interesting to me, it's that they actually are able to meet a powerful spiritual being who normally appears in the form of a bright light. And this light is brighter than any other on Earth and radiates love, which gives them this feeling of peace and makes them feel calm and not worry about everything that is happening to them. It's actually after they see this bright light that a lot of people recall seeing angels or even family members or friends that had passed away before. A lot of people also claim to see kind of a movie of their lives replaying for them, showing every experience and memory that they had throughout their lives. During this life review, people can recognize how their choices affected themselves and the people around them. Now, what people see during a near-death experience, it's not always good and pleasant. Although a lot of people report that they feel like they are entering heaven and all they can feel is bliss and gratitude, the people who find themselves approaching hell often report feeling terrified and urgently wanting to return to Earth, and often have this feeling that once they are back, they need to change their lives. And because of that, many people decide to live differently than they did prior, and once they are back to their bodies and to their earthly lives, they are usually more kind, less materialistic, and more generous than they were before. And what's also really curious is that somehow people that go through NDEs have the perception that it's not their time to die. They often say that either a spiritual being informs them that they still have unfinished business on earth, or they must decide whether they want to stay in the afterlife or return to Earth. Now, a near-death experience ends when people's souls return to their body. They are then resuscitated and recovered from wherever illness or injury that had caused them to clinically die. And wow, what a journey, isn't it? I cannot imagine going through something like this. And every time I think about it, it kind of blows my mind. How insane is this? Like, being able to see everyone around you, being able to see your own body, like, this must feel so incredible or so scary, like, depending on if you're feeling at peace and like you're going to heaven, or if you're feeling that you're actually going to hell. I cannot imagine how afraid and scared people must be, and I understand why naturally if they do return they want to change their lives around, because they had a little taste of what's coming. I don't know, I just feel that there are so many cases, so many reports on this, that it's difficult to think that it's all a lie, and that I truly believe that people feel this and that people go through this. Either this is something that their brain or the chemicals on their brain is doing, or if it's something that it's really happening and that it's real. I think we will never know for sure, but I believe these people, and I have read many reports about this, many stories about this before. I was thinking about including some of those in this episode, but I didn't want the episode to be too long. So what I'm gonna do is let me know in the comments below if you would like to see a video all about real life stories of near-death experiences, and if a lot of you are interested and request it, I will for sure film it in a future episode. Now it's time for me to go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If yes, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, because it really helps my episodes to get out there and for more people to see it. Also, don't forget to subscribe and join the family. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next episode.